Now if I wanted to add an event to this, let's say today's August 12th, so I want to go ahead and create an event on this calendar, and let's say first practice starts today. We'll say it starts at 4 o'clock to 5 o'clock, and by default it usually sets up each event to last for 1 hour, but of course I can actually type in here anytime I want. So it may not go till 5:30 but 5:15. I can delete and put in 5:15, and it will mark now that it is going to last an hour and 15 minutes. And then of course the days are important. If it's an all-day event, I can simply check that box and it won't specify any times. If the event actually repeats, where you know it's going to occur every week, every month, every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, every day, every year, so on and so forth, you can select all that information and it'll actually add that same event to the repeating settings that you have set. And then if I want, I'm going to click cancel because I do not want this event to repeat. I can select the location, auditorium, and you notice in Google, when I click in a location, it'll actually start searching specific locations. Maybe I want to specify, in this case, Oelwein High School, and there it pops up. Oelwein High School, Oelwein, Iowa. If I select that one, now it'll actually be able to include a map with that location if I select on the details. Which calendar? Play practices. I can add in a description if I wanted to. If I wanted to add guests, if I wanted to type in everybody's name, it would actually send them an invitation to the event, and then they'll actually receive those invitations through email as well. I can select a particular color for that event if I wanted to. Show me as busy. I'm not available at that time. And the privacy settings, of course, are by default, which I believe are just with the people that you have shared the calendar with. So once you have those details saved in there, just click save, and now the practice is added. Now, of course, I haven't shared this calendar with anyone yet, but if this calendar was shared with everybody else in the group, everybody would see that event added to their calendar as well. Another handy trick here when adding events very quickly, if I wanted to, I can simply go up here to this red button above the small calendar, create, and when I do, it'll bring me to the details window where I can punch in all the information specifically that I was doing before. Or if I go back, the drop down arrow allows me to do the quick add option, which brings up a box, and you'll notice that I can go ahead and type in the event that I want to put on the calendar. So in this case, I'm going to put play practice tomorrow night from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. And when I click add, you'll notice that it goes ahead and adds it to my calendar. But it adds it to my default calendar, which is my default calendar over here, my personal calendar, because it's the same color. But I want to add it to the play practice calendar so everybody else can see it. So if I click on it once and edit event very quickly, it'll take me that same type of details window, except instead of my personal calendar, all I have to do is select play practice calendar, save, and we should see that the color changes to show that it's part of the play practices calendar. And now everybody in the group can see the event as well.